All right, well, let's take a live look now at our airport camera. Beautiful day out, some clouds there, but we just got over a significant weather advisory for our area. It just expired. Let's get right to CBS 12 meteorologist Kate Wenzel. Kate?
Yeah, Liz, good news that weather advisory has now expired, but it does not mean we are done with the storms. As we zoom into central Palm Beach County, there you can see some really heavy rain just to the south of Loxahatchee there, and these are drifting slowly to the east. So Wellington, in the next few minutes, you should start to see some rain, as well as Golden Lakes and Green Acres eventually. Not seeing a lot of lightning right now, so that's also good news, but please take it easy if you're out and about, headed out on the roadways and you do encounter these storms. Also tracking some pretty heavy downpours for parts of Martin County. There you can see heavy rain across Southwest Canner Highway near the Beeline Highway as well. Now the trend will be for the activity to eventually drift inland, and then perhaps another round of rain later tonight. So I'll have that coming up. It is steamy out there right now. The actual air temperature in Boca Raton is 92 degrees. Right now it's 89 degrees West Palm Beach, but when you factor in the humidity, it feels like 103 degrees in Boca Raton. So this is dangerously hot temperatures, and we need everybody to stay hydrated. So coming up, we're talking about the heat and our storm chances increasing for the weekend. Liz?
All right, Kate, let's get back to the Broward County Jail for a live look. We understand that Scot Peterson is being released right now, and there he is. This is, again, a live look from the Broward County Jail, where Scot Peterson has posted his bond and agreed to all the terms of his bond release. And he is being allowed to go to his home in North Carolina. The judge did declare that that was a standard pretrial agreement and that he has agreed to all the terms. He also does not have to wear an ankle monitor while he's on bond. Again, he's being released on bond, awaiting either a plea deal or trial, or if the charges are eventually dismissed. Of course, you can see a lot of media questions. He doesn't appear to be stopping to talk to anyone, just trying to get through the crowd and get to a car with his defense attorneys. A lot of parents and families of the victims of the Parkland Massacre are very pleased with these child neglect charges that were filed against this former school resource deputy. They feel that his inaction cost lives that fateful day in Parkland. A lot of experts, though, that we have spoken to do not believe that prosecutors will be able to prove this case of 7 counts of child neglect against him because he was not technically the caregiver. However, prosecutors say there is precedent for them to follow, and that the terms of caregiver are very broad, so they feel they have a great case against Scot Peterson. Again, he has been released following the terms of his and he will now presumably go to his home in North Carolina. Stay with CBS 12 News on air and online as we continue to follow this story. We will push any alerts straight to your phone.
Your spirit, brave, unyielding, and true, will never die. The blood that they spilled, the tears that they shed, the lives that they gave, the sacrifice that they made, did not just win a battle. It did not just win a war. Those who fought here won a future for our nation.
Today marks the 75 years since D-Day. American troops and their allies took the fight against the Nazis in France during World War II to Normandy Beach. It was the largest invasion by air, land, and sea in history. Today, ceremonies are being held all over the country and in France to mark this day. Planes flew over Normandy this morning following the president's remarks. Of the more than 16 million Americans who served, fewer than 500,000 are still alive. Most are in their 90s. And in Boynton Beach today, dozens paid tribute to the World War II veterans with a remembrance ceremony at Veterans Memorial Park. A very special day for many veterans in our area. In headlines trending across America, one cadet is dead and several others injured following a rollover crash at West Point this morning. Officials say the military vehicle overturned on a dirt road just before 7 this morning. Officials say 2 soldiers were also injured. An investigation into how this happened is ongoing.
And they were headed to land navigation training. When they were in the back of the truck, they were being transferred to the training site, and that's when the vehicle had the accident.
President Trump responding to the deadly West Point crash this morning, saying, quote, "We mourn the loss of life and pray for the injured." Every day at this time, we ask you the question of the day. Today's question: the average cost of this item is $5,600 in the U.S. What is it? Well, here's your first hint. It's not a wedding dress. Stay with us. We'll reveal the answer at the end of the newscast. Coming up, there's an app for everything. How about a smart app that may be able to tell you the cause of your child's cough, and why you may see vending machines like this one across the country soon. We'll be right back.